My name is Victoria Winters. A secret from the past can exert a strong control over a woman. It can force her to do things that otherwise might be considered impossible. It can cause a woman to make the most difficult decision of her existence.
You look surprised, Liz. But I'm sure when you think it over, you will realize it's the only possible solution to your problems.
You can't mean it.
Oh, yes, I've thought it over very carefully. And it's my considered opinion that the best possible thing for us to do is to get married.
Oh, Jason, that's the funniest thing I've ever heard.
Funny, is it?
More than funny, it's absurd.
And I think you should consider that suggestion much more seriously.
I've never appreciated your humor before.
It is not humor, Liz. It's not funny and it's not absurd. I'm telling you as seriously as I can, there's going to be a wedding between us.
You can't be serious.
Oh, can't I?
Why, it's impossible.
Is it?
I'd die before I married you.
Well, now, Liz, let's hope you don't have to go that far.
If you're serious about this, then you're madder than I thought you were.
Oh, but I am serious, Liz. And I'm not mad. There's a practicality here that could work for both of us.
The thought of being married to you is inconceivable.
Why is it?
Well, the most obvious reason I can think of is that I detest you.
So, you detest the man who pulled you through the greatest crisis of your life. Oh, you'd like to forget the bad things, wouldn't you? You'd like to forget the man who helped you, because it's embarrassing to you, isn't it?
Can't we close the book on what happened 18 years ago?
That book will always remain open, as long as Paul Stoddard is missing. People are still wondering what happened to him, you know. Where did he go? Oh, where has Paul Stoddard gone? Oh, where can he be?
Stop it.
Well, we could give them the answer to that one, you and me. Huh? We could give them the answer now, couldn't we, Liz?
Yes, we could.
But the answer to that one would cause things to happen. Cataclysmic things, like investigations, diggings, autopsies, post-mortems, indictments, trials, scandal, and eventually prison.
And what you're saying is that if I don't marry you, you'll expose me.
Liz, you have such an unpleasant way of putting things.
It's true, isn't it?
Well, now, I come from a home where justice was considered important, and I still believe in it. But we are faced here with a situation where a great deal can be lost when justice triumphs over evil. So perhaps we could make it clearer if we were to define exactly what evil really is.
I think a quick glance in the mirror might answer that for you.
Oh? But would it, Liz? Why not look in the mirror together and see what it has to tell us? The mirror of this house, in fact. I see a reflection of a night 18 years ago. I see myself right in this room. And I see Paul Stoddard lying there on the floor, bloodied and dead. And you, Liz, standing over him. Now, isn't that a scene depicting evil? The murderess and her victim. Did you think you were an evil person that night, Liz?
I don't remember feeling much of anything. Just sort of a numbing shock.
No, because what happened that night was not something you planned, was it?
No.
No, it occurred because, well, of circumstances. Because if I thought you had planned it, Liz, if I thought you were evil, I never would have helped you. But I did help you. And because I helped you, am I to be considered evil? I knew that what I was doing wasn't right, but then I didn't feel that it was wrong, because I knew where the evil was. Paul Stoddard. You knew it, and I knew it. Perhaps justice was just a bit left-handed that night.
All right, Jason. You helped me that night. I don't know what I would have done. Perhaps I would have gone to the phone and telephoned the sheriff. I don't know what the results might have been.
Prison, Liz. Prison.
Hasn't this house become one? What have I really gained?
Well, now, you were able to bring up your daughter and to live in wealth and respectability. Those are the things I'm responsible for, Liz. Those are the things you owe me for.
18 years ago, I gave you a great deal of money. You've come back and I've given you more.
Well, you were only paying on an insurance policy, which kept you out of prison for 18 years. And if you keep up the premiums, you'll stay out for another 18.
My brother is aware of what's going on. I cannot transfer any more funds for you.
But don't you see, that's why our marriage would be an insurance policy for both of us. There would be no need to transfer anything. Everything would be proper and legal.
You'd take everything.
Oh, no, Liz. Don't you see? Once I were your husband, I could afford to be generous.
I won't do it. You've pushed me too far. I won't do it.
All right, Liz. Then you have only one path left open. It's justice time, Liz. Come on, call the sheriff and tell him you have a statement to make. Come on, Liz. Call the sheriff and tell him what you've been afraid of for 18 years. You have quite a choice to make, you know. Now, what's it going to be? Your freedom or those cataclysmic events I talked about?
Marriage to you isn't freedom.
You have a very limited choice.
You're wrong, Jason. I haven't any choice at all.
Dialing the sheriff's number, Liz? Well, good for you. Good for you, Liz. I didn't think you could do it.
What's the matter, Jason? Did I call your bluff?
Oh, no. Oh, no bluff. It's just that before you call the sheriff, I think there is one step we've overlooked.
What's that?
Your daughter, Carolyn.
What about her?
Well, now, how do you think it's going to look to her when the sheriff troops in here and takes her mother away right in front of her? It's not a very pleasant sight for a nice girl to see, is it? Well, I think it's your obligation and responsibility before you call the sheriff to tell your daughter what you did to her father. Now, what's the matter, Liz? Getting too deep for you? Surely you knew when you took this phone in hand that you were going to have to tell your daughter, too. Well, the time has come to tell her. You can tell her, can't you?
Yes, I can tell her.
Well, then, your problems are solved. And it would be nice to share this terrible thing with someone else.
Share?
Well, of course. Carolyn will want to share the guilt with you. After all, in a sense, you did it all for her.
How can you say that?
Well, it was her security you were protecting that night. I remember you crying, saying her name over and over. Carolyn, Carolyn.
Stop it!
It'll probably bring her closer to you. Tragedy always does. She's a nice girl. I'm sure she'll back you all the way. At least I think she will. One can never be certain how she'll react to the news that you murdered her father.
Jason, leave me alone.
No, no, Liz, we have to be realistic about this. We have to be prepared. Well, let's see. First, you'll tell her how you did her father in. And then she'll say, all right, Mother, I understand. What else is new? Well, that's what she's going to say, isn't it?
I don't know what she'll say.
Well, that's why I say you have to be prepared in the eventuality that she doesn't take it too well.
I'm prepared to put an end to what you're doing to me.
Oh. Well, I sincerely hope you are, my dear. I sincerely hope you have the strength. Because if she gives you the reaction I think she's going to give you, it's going to rock you back on your heels. It's just possible that announcement can result in Carolyn's hating you for the rest of her life.
That's a chance I'll have to take.
You mean you'd rather do that than enter a marriage of convenience with me?
I'd rather do anything than that.
Well then, suppose you let me fetch her.
Yes, Jason. Do that. Now.
You know, it'll be a very interesting account for her. To hear the details of her own father's murder. Ah, Carolyn, there you are.
Hello, Jason.
Your mother sent me to fetch you.
Did she?
Yes. She wants to speak to you.
Thank you.
But could I have just a few wee seconds of your time before you go in to see her?
Why?
Well, I thought I might offer a little friendly advice.
Oh? What is it?
Well, I thought that I might suggest that you be particularly, shall we say, diplomatic when you speak to your mother.
What does that mean?
Well, it's just that she's very much on edge, you know, quite disturbed.
Disturbed about what?
Well, about the subject on which she wants to speak.
What is the subject?
Ah, well, now, I'll have to let her tell you that. I just thought I'd suggest that you try to be as understanding and as open as possible. You know, try not to be offended.
Offended?
Yes, you see.
What are you trying to tell me?
Well, I just don't want you to get your mother overwrought. You know what I mean?
I'm not sure.
Well, you see, it might be necessary in the course of your conversation with her to differentiate between what is reality and what is imaginary.
Jason, I don't understand.
Well, and please do me a favor. Don't mention to her that we had this conversation about her. I can assure you, she'd be furious.
I'm sure she would be. Thank you anyway for whatever it is you were trying to tell me. Mother?
Come in, dear.
Jason said you wanted to see me.
Yes, I do.
What about?
Something very important.
Mother, you seem upset. What's the matter?
I have to tell you something I've put off for much too long.
You're not going to tell me about the birds and bees, are you?
Carolyn, this isn't any time to be funny.
I'm sorry. I thought it might make you feel better. Please, what is it?
I have to tell you about my life.
Mother, you don't have to tell me anything.
Which will explain why I've lived the way I have. And why I've said and done the things I have.
You sound as though you're about to make a confession.
That's it exactly. A confession.
Mother, if this is upsetting you, you can tell me some other time.
I have to tell you now. If I don't tell you now, I may never have the courage again.
All right, but please, calm down.
We have to go back 18 years, when I was younger and was happy. I believed in living life to the fullest and foremost. But in recent years, my life has been anything but that. Except for you, darling. I have been existing in the shadows of this house.
Mother, I know what your life has been. It isn't necessary for you to remember.
But I have to, Carolyn. It's the only way I can free myself. The only way I can stop punishing myself for the things I've done.
things have you done?
Well, before I tell you that, you have to know more about your father.
Yes, I'd like to. I never knew him.
Nor did he know you.
Mother, what do you mean? He didn't know me.
Let me tell you about him so you'll understand. I was so in love with your father, I couldn't see, hear, or think. He was so strong and dominating, he kept me continually off balance. I thought he loved me, but he didn't. He never loved me. He never loved anyone.
Mother, this is too painful for you.
It would be painful for you, too.
Why, Mother? I'm not sure I want to hear anymore.
But you must, because it affects you.
No, it doesn't affect me. And I can't go through hearing you tell me something it's not necessary to tell.
You have to know about your father. I can't tell you an important thing until you do. Your father never loved you either.
Mother, please don't tell me anything like that.
It's true. He never wanted you. He thought children represented responsibility and took away his freedom. He seldom even looked
Mother,
at you.
please, no.
He never held you in his arms.
No, please, no.
I don't ever remember seeing him kiss you.
Stop it, Mother. I can't listen to another word.
Carolyn, wait.
I don't know why you're telling me these things, but I know you're not yourself.
Carolyn, he was a terrible man. He was cruel.
Carolyn? I see it went badly.
It did.
Did she tell you about your father?
Yes.
Did she tell you anything else?
I don't know how much there was to tell. She told me what a terrible person my father was.
Nothing else?
I didn't let her go any further.
You mean you never let her finish?
I stopped her. We were both upset. I didn't want to listen to another word.
And that was all she said?
Jason, you once told me things about my father. Good things. Now my mother's telling me bad things. I don't know who to believe.
Well, now, Carolyn, I want you to believe your mother. But you must understand how she feels after 18 years.
Jason, there's something I have to know. And I'd like it answered with all honesty. Did my father ever talk about me?
Incessantly. You couldn't shut him up. You know, he used to carry a small photograph of you in his wallet. And, well, he'd just show it to everyone. Anyone who would look. It was a bearskin rug type of thing.
Did he ever hold me?
Well, now, how was it he used to put it? Let me see. He has such a marvelous way of describing everything so vividly. Ah, yes, he used to say that your weight was no more than 3 tiny pink feathers. Hug you? Of course he did. He used to say you were like a little, oh, what would I say, papoose doll, wrapped tightly in your blankets. And you were like a flower, fragrant with the powders and the oils. And how he used to kiss the little blonde hairs on your head.
Then you'd say that he loved me.
Oh, more than any other woman in the world, including your mother, I'm sorry to say. But knowing how she feels, I wouldn't mention that to her.
I don't understand her.
Well, now, Carolyn, why don't you just forget what she said, hmm? Try to remember the good things. Oh, you know, it'd be worth a lot to hear what Paul Stoddard would say if he could see you today.
I couldn't tell her. She wouldn't listen.
Is there anyone you can tell, Liz?
I don't know.
Well, Liz, what next?
I don't know.
And then I'll tell you. We'll make plans for the future.
You'll have to give me time.
Yes, I can give you some time. After all, there are certain legalities to be gotten out of the way. Yes, I can give you some time. But not much.
Dark Shadows was a Dan Curtis production.